back to HELLBLADE SENUA'S Sacrifice. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Definitely enjoying the story and the narration and the puzzles that they have so far. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, so I have a weird suspicion that we are probably going to eventually have to fight this raven god, but it's going to be interesting to see his abilities as far as what we have to do.
Follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Oh, okay. So he's basically like a person that deals with like illusions and mind manipulation and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to assume that this is the area. So everybody has a different song, I'm assuming? Or maybe it's just his? What the hell is that?
Challenge me.
Oh, hell yeah. We're already at a boss fight? That's great. Oh, no. Gee. Oh. Old boy tried to sit there and give us the old razzle-dazzle. Okay. Alright, no worries, no worries. Alright, so since we've kind of interacted with this raven guy, I wonder if that door that we came across unlocks now. Because I know like certain things don't happen unless it gets triggered, so I am actually wondering if it's now unlockable, like we can like push it open. Alright, so I saw it on that side of the thing, but right it's like right over here. Now I have to sit there and be cautious because I don't know if he's gonna like come up behind us and attack us, or if... Alright, oh, it's right here. Alright, let's see. Man, still no. Okay. I guess that's like for kind of like how like in like Resident Evil 4 remake, like when you fight like Krauser or a boss, the doors open or the gate opens or whatever like that. Maybe that's what that door is for, or is gonna happen when we do it. Alright, so we can't really climb up, and as far as I know, this is basically us quote unquote running. Alright. Alright, so I'm assuming that eventually, like as we trigger certain events, this stuff is going to happen, but let's see, can we see him on the other side? No. I was going to sit there and see if there was like a way we could kind of like see him so that we knew exactly which side of the area he was at, but that little part of the wall is blocking our view, so we can't really cheat. Alright. Hopefully this guy isn't like what we fought in the beginning where he like disappears and stuff, because that would definitely kind of suck. But alright, so we can't really do anything over here, and we can't get on there. And I don't see anything. I mean, I just focused and nothing changed, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that looks different. Oh hell yeah, here we go. I love the fact that this game makes you think, like it keeps you on your toes, like what you think is real, it's not. Like there's multiple ways of opening a gateway or a door and stuff like that. Like that's pretty damn awesome. I love games where it's both puzzles and combat and a story. Those are the best kind of games, at least to me anyway. Alright, so he disappeared again. So he's like rather weak, or he's just trying to mind screw us.
Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land. living off of berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Oh, so is that what's on her body? Like berries and stuff? Like she drew markings and stuff like that to like kind of keep the demons away or the voices in her head away or whatever? Okay. Oh, okay. So the door was actually never actually unlockable as far as like boss fighting. We just had to actually get on the opposite side and be able to unlock it ourselves. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Alright, so we have 2 extra doors open and now we have a ladder, so that's a huge plus. Damn, these these voices in our head are not the nicest things in the world, bro. They're over here calling us stupid and pathetic and weak.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
Dark magic.
Valravan's tricking her.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
It's him. Dark magic.
Who is him?
draws her closer.
I don't see anybody. Okay, so let's just go ahead. I tried to focus again to see there and see like maybe we could get it over here, but I believe that we're gonna have to go back onto that little area where we first went and get on the little bridge type of area and then focus on there to unlock this area. But so far I'm liking this game. So far it is definitely good. I like the fact that it's challenging and that it actually makes you think. And even though the combat's kind of wonky and it's not really, it's very repetitive, it's good enough to where you realize that it's not the main focus at all, that it's the journey itself. So I don't mind that the combat isn't all that great. Plus it reminds me of freaking Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. So I will give it the benefit of the doubt because of that alone. Alright. I'm curious to see, like, other than like the whole mind control and maybe not mind control but giving you illusions, I wonder what else abilities this Raven has, because it's going to be a pretty cool boss fight. If it is a boss fight, it may not be a boss fight. It may just be like one of those things that you do with trial and whatever. Okay. Oh, there we go. We did it, boys. We're free. What the hell? Okay, there it goes. I was like, what? It said I did it. And all of a sudden just disappeared. Alright. Yeah, this game has definitely got me excited for the second one. Because we just beat it the other day. So all we gotta do left is edit the videos and whatnot. But very excited to be playing the second one. So I think we can actually finish this in time for the second one, so we should be okay.
And we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning.
She can't go in.
Deep and primal signal from within.
Valravan.
A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find a way. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Thank you for your knowledge there, voices. I appreciate you. What? The door? Oh, hell no. Oh, I figured as much. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. It'd be nice to have a shield, because then I could sit there and call her, like, mini Link. Or maybe Zelda. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, right. We have a successful block, so at least I know that that works if we need it. Oh, damn, this boy knows how to fight. Oh my god. We blocked that just in time. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Catch me outside. Too slow, buddy. Too slow. Oh, damn. Okay, so if he does a super move, or I'm guessing that if he does a strong slice, it breaks your guard. Bro, we're about to die. So hopefully we can beat these guys real quick. Oh, come on, man. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. Is that it? Hell yeah, there we go. See? We're getting there. I would feel more comfortable with the combat if we had more repetition. Because at times, like I said, the combat is so quick and it leaves so quickly that you don't really have time to really get it.
Giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the Old Father.
I love these like little informational spheres. Like that's actually pretty cool. Gives you a little bit of side content or side story or whatever. I definitely feel like stories that will sit there. If you explore and you go out of your way, like you get something in return. It may not be like a strong weapon, but maybe it's information. Well, we're not going to be able to return from that area because that was a steep ass drop.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Damn, that's pretty sad to sit there and feel like you're actually home, but you don't actually really feel like home. But real quick, guys, in this area right here, we're just going to be cutting out the stuff that's not necessary. Basically I cut out what I don't need. Like I get kind of lost in this area a little bit, so I cut out the fluff until we find the actual areas that we need. So this will probably be the only time that you see cuts. Yeah, because there's 2 separate areas that you gotta find, and so I don't want to bore people with me trying to find those areas. So we'll just get to the brass tacks, as they say, because I want to be able to give as much of the story and cut out the fluff that's not needed for this game.
This reminds her of somewhere. The forest.
Alright guys, so this is the first area, or I call it the first little tower that we're supposed to be at. Took me a little bit to kind of find it because like I said, those arches, if you look at it one way it could be something different, you look at it another it could be different. So obviously, you know, exploration is going to be really important in this game, but I also don't want to sit there and bore people with me trying to figure out exactly where it is. Alright.
He's not helping. It's a trick. Quiet.
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. Almost. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next tower real quick. Oh no, wait. We have an informational sphere
The
here.
Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another. The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Alrighty, guys. So we got those two little information spheres. I thought those were pretty cool. Definitely worth getting to get a little bit more backstory of what this raven is and other stuff that happened in history, or the history of the game itself. Alright, so we finally are up here. Now, is that it? Because it's not allowing me to, when I focus it doesn't do anything. So, am I supposed to... Is there something else down here that I'm supposed to get? This is the last tower, I believe. But let me try something real quick. Yeah, see, there's still other spheres, but we're on the second tower, so I'm not entirely sure. I walked through it, and it didn't activate anything, but I don't know.
Did it. The ravens. They've all gone. No.
There's still three.
There's three.
There's three.
Where have they gone? Where have they gone?
Bro, I literally walked through this okay.
I was so naive.
Maybe there was a special way you had to walk through it. I don't know.
The further she saw into the darkness,
But I walked through it twice while
the more
focusing.
she struggled to see anything at all.
What the hell?
And the
Oh, I
glare,
hit double up. My bad.
the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grow in strength until they
Alright,
consumed
guys. So we are going to be going to the mountain area real quick to get on top so that we can actually view this little sphere and finally unlock this door and bounce. Well, actually, well, it's right here. You know, we can just actually don't have to cut it. I didn't realize that it was this close, actually. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good angle right here. I think we could just focus it right there. Bam, baby, we got it.
Broken. The gate is open.
Open.
Yeah, thank you for everybody telling me that it's
There
open.
is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. Looks like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill.
Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And I will see you guys in the next one.